Welcome everyone to Current Affairs by Civils 360 IAS Academy. So in this session we will be discussing about the Israel-Lebanon issue. So basically the news was that Israel was actually planning to occupy certain areas of Lebanon, specifically the South Lebanon part, and establish a Litani zone. Okay, so Litani is actually a river in South Lebanon, which we will be discussing in this session. Okay, so just you need to know the border between Israel and Lebanon, because it frequently comes in news regarding how Israel is launches attacks on the South Lebanon. So UN blue line, remember the UN blue line refers to, it's not like an official international border, it's just a line that the UN have established to ensure that the Israel had to leave South Lebanon. Okay, so the UN blue line, remember, it is not an official border. Okay, not an official international border. Okay, so remember the UN blue line is between Israel and Lebanon. Okay, second important point, you can see the Litani River here, and this large portion of this is actually what we call as southern Lebanon, and that is where Israel is planning to occupy and establish a separate zone of control. Okay, and here you will have another province which we call as Nabatieh. Okay, Nabatieh, it's actually a governorate. So Lebanon is actually divided into different governorates, and Nabatieh is also another governorate in the south side. Okay, please have this idea regarding how Lebanon is actually geographically located and which are the different regions. Okay, so South Lebanon as well as Nabatieh is another region or another kind of like a province in south of Lebanon. Okay, so remember the Litani River, if you see, the origin is what we call as it actually originates from the Bekaa Valley, we call it. Okay, Bekaa Valley, right? Okay, and it is actually emptying out into the Mediterranean Sea, right? And this location where it is actually emptying out into the Mediterranean Sea is actually called, it's a city of Tyre. Okay, city of Tyre. Okay, so then some features regarding the Litani River. It's a major river in Lebanon, right? It arises from the fertile Bekaa Valley. Okay, it's actually Baalbek is another city, and west of that Baalbek you can see that valley. Okay, it empties into the Mediterranean north of Tyre. Okay, the city of Tyre. Then you can see the Ammiq Wetlands. Okay, Ammiq Wetlands, remember, it is also located in Lebanon. Okay, so certain features, just remember Ammiq Wetlands, it's a World Nature Reserve. Okay, Lake Qaraoun, it's an artificial lake. Okay, these are all features that lie on the Litani River. Okay, Lake Qaraoun as an artificial lake built by the Nakache Dam. Okay, Nakache Dam. So these all features lies on the Litani River. Okay, that is another point you have to remember. So remember Bekaa Valley, remember the Ammiq Wetlands, remember Lake Qaraoun, an artificial lake created by the dam Nakache Dam, and also have that that picture also in mind. Okay, so just a short session regarding the Litani River and Israel-Lebanon border. Okay, so that's all in this session. Thank you.